name's Colin Pye. I'm one of the regional ministers of the Central Baptist Association, and I'm here today to film in Silverstone. Silverstone is the venue for the British Grand Prix, and the reason we've come here is because there are a number of folk over the years in this very place who have dared greatly. There must be nothing more thrilling than going at the speed that they're going at and overtaking, and I watch and I think this is brilliant, it's brilliant, but I'd never ever do it. It's not in me, it's not in my psyche. They're passionate, they feel that passion for it. Most of us stand there and we watch on telly, or we come and we stand in the stands and watch these other guys daring greatly. That we don't do that ourselves. But that's not what the kingdom of God is about. That's not what Jesus invited us to do. Jesus invited us not to be spectators, but to be participators in the dream of God. So what does this look like? Well, for me, a couple of weeks ago, I had the privilege of going out with David Lee from Hackleton Baptist Church onto the streets of Northampton and do a little bit of what they call healing on the streets. I have to be absolutely honest and say this terrified the life out of me. It was not a comfortable thing to do. And yet I had some significant conversations with people. I had the opportunity to pray with some folk there. And looking back at it a couple of weeks later, do you know what I did? I dared greatly. Now, there are all sorts of different ways in which we could do that, both as churches and as individuals. But this 40 days is just to give us a little bit of a nudge to say, let's do something. So as a church, you find some way that you can step out, perhaps into your local community. It might be a village or a town centre or something, to find some way in which you can do something brave at this time. Or perhaps for you as an individual, you might get hold of the Daring Greatly leaflet, 40 Days of Daring Greatly, and in there it's got some suggestions for you. Dare greatly in your relationship with God. How can you go deeper with God over 40 days? Or how can you dare greatly in kindness to your neighbour? Or how can you dare greatly in terms of your witness? I encourage you to dare to tell your story with one person, just one person over those 40 days. It may be that this just isn't the right time for you as a church or as individuals to engage with such a thing. That's fine, use the leaflet if you can at some other point. But it may be that this is a time where we can share together as Baptist Christians in the Central Baptist Association and do something that makes a difference. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great? It would. It'd be great. Let's do it.